100% disrespect moments. Tennis tanking controversy. The world of tennis, typically celebrated for its displays of skill, athleticism, and sportsmanship, has had its fair share of controversies. Among these, perhaps none are as contentious as the phenomenon of tanking. Tanking refers to a player deliberately underperforming or not giving their best effort during a match. While there can be various reasons behind such behavior, including injury or fatigue, tanking is often viewed as a blatant display of disrespect towards the sport, fans, and fellow competitors. In recent years, several high-profile incidents of tanking have sparked debates, tarnishing the integrity of the game and raising questions about the ethical standards expected from professional athletes. But before starting the video, be sure to smash the like button and subscribe to never miss out on any of our videos. The video is going to be amazing, so make sure you stick to the end. Now, let's get started. Number 5. Mid-match, Tank Fognini found himself in a position where he was down after weathering a difficult first set. However, Monfils was able to rebound and secure a 2-set lead, much to the applause of the crowd. As the fourth set began, however, the momentum began to shift, and Monfils was facing a break and was trying to maintain his composure. He made the decision to take a strategic approach, which included giving up the set and requesting a trainer. He appeared exhausted and was unable to execute shots in an effective manner. The environment was tight, and there was a lingering sense of anxiety on whether or not Monfils could recover. The sixth set, however, marked the beginning of a dramatic metamorphosis that took place. In response to the acclaim of the audience, Monfils emerged with fresh vigor, exhibiting a startling shift in performance towards the audience. Suddenly, he went from being a player who was on the verge of losing to one who displayed a revitalized sense of commitment and brilliance on the court. It was as if he had tapped into an unseen reservoir of energy and expertise. By defying the odds and demonstrating that he is once again a formidable opponent, Monfils displayed a magnificent display of agility and talent, which caused the crowd to explode in cheers. Number 4. Final game, Tank. When it comes to the mysterious Italian player Fabio Fognini, his playing style frequently goes against the grain of conventional norms. In spite of the fact that he may give the impression of being lazy or lacking in enthusiasm on the court, there are times when he surprises everyone with his extraordinary skill and excellent strategy. On the other hand, there have been instances in which he has made judgments that are not traditional, such as purposely losing a match or tanking. During the penultimate game of the second set, he made 4 double faults, much to the amazement and dismay of the fans. This occurred in one particular incident. Fognini appeared unaffected by the warnings that were given by the officials, and he engaged in a verbal dispute with the umpire about the infraction. In spite of the fact that the umpire had communicated the warning in a clear and concise manner, Fognini challenged it, demonstrating the customary obstinacy and unpredictability that he is known for. It was not only because of this incident that Fognini's unique approach to the game was brought to light, but it also added another layer to his reputation as a maverick inside the tennis world. Number 3. Serena Williams. In the 2018 US Open final, Serena Williams faced Naomi Osaka in a match that became infamous for a dramatic on-court altercation between Williams and umpire Carlos Ramos. The tension began when Ramos issued a code violation to Williams for coaching, which Williams vehemently denied, insisting she did not receive coaching signals. Frustration mounted as she received a second violation for smashing her racket on the court, resulting in a point penalty. This penalty further agitated Williams, leading her to confront Ramos directly, calling him a liar and a thief for what she perceived as unjust penalties. Her intense reaction, coupled with a third violation for verbal abuse, escalated the conflict, overshadowing the match itself. Despite Osaka's remarkable performance and eventual victory, her first Grand Slam title was marred by the controversy. The incident sparked widespread debate about gender, race, and fairness in tennis, casting a long shadow over what should have been a celebratory moment. Number 2. Bernard Tomic. Unfortunately, Bernard Tomic, who is a tennis genius when he is in the zone, has a hard time maintaining his excitement while he is competing on the court. This deficiency has cast a shadow over his undeniable brilliance, which is undeniable. He has gained notoriety for what many people regard to be purposeful underperformance in matches, a propensity that is commonly referred to as tanking. Instead of being praised for his ability, he has received infamy for intentionally underperforming in battles. Some of his questionable methods, such as returning serves with his racket handle, give the appearance that he does not respect the integrity of competition. This is given by the fact that he practices these strategies. The name Tomic the Tank has already been bestowed upon Tomic, despite the fact that he is only 21 years old. This appellation is quite unfortunate. This nickname was bestowed upon him because of the widely held belief that he did not put forth sufficient effort, particularly in the early years of his professional career. A number of people, including fans and critics, have voiced their discontent with his reputation. They have expressed their displeasure with his lack of consistency and his seeming apathy toward the sport. Number 1. Nick Kyrgios. In the world of tennis, there's a familiar tale of irony and contradiction, often embodied by players like Nick Kyrgios. Kyrgios, known for his exceptional talent on the court, has also gained notoriety for his outspokenness and controversial behavior, particularly when it comes to the issue of tanking. Tanking, the act of deliberately underperforming or not giving one's best effort during a match, has been a subject of criticism within the tennis community. Kyrgios himself has been vocal in mocking other players, such as Bernard Tomic, for allegedly tanking matches. However, what adds an extra layer of complexity to this narrative is Kyrgios' own history with tanking. Despite his criticism of others, Kyrgios has faced accusations and scrutiny for similar behavior throughout his career. This contradiction highlights the challenges in reconciling a player's talent with their conduct on and off the court. The incident in question serves as a poignant example of this dichotomy. While Kyrgios may possess undeniable skill and moments of brilliance on the court, his actions raise questions about his commitment to the integrity of the sport. It also underscores the broader issue of accountability within professional tennis and the need for consistent enforcement of rules and regulations. Ultimately, the story of Nick Kyrgios serves as a reminder of the complexities inherent in the world of professional sports. It prompts reflection on the values of sportsmanship, fair play, and personal responsibility, and underscores the ongoing efforts to uphold these principles in the face of adversity. Conclusion. In conclusion, the issue of tanking in tennis remains a contentious and deeply troubling aspect of the sport. While some may argue that it's a strategic maneuver or a consequence of physical or mental fatigue, the broader consensus condemns it as a disrespectful act that undermines the integrity of competition. The sport's governing bodies continue to grapple with how best to address and deter tanking, implementing rules and sanctions to discourage such behavior. Yet, as long as the incentives for tanking persist, whether it be financial gain, ranking manipulation, or other factors, the specter of this controversy will continue to loom over the world of tennis, challenging its reputation as a fair and honorable pursuit. Ultimately, a collective commitment to upholding the principles of sportsmanship and fair play is crucial in combating tanking and preserving the integrity of tennis for future generations. Would you like it? Hit the like button and subscribe to our channels for more interesting and informative